All right, so by this time you should be finished with your notes from the Mississippian Herald, and I want to take a moment to kind of show you what your notes should look like for geography, religion, achievements, politics, economics, and social structure. As you can see, I have a couple different things that you may have already in your own section. Remember that certain items can actually pop up in more than one sometimes, depending on how you look at it. So what I'm going to have you do here is just kind of look at each particular section here. And if you need to add something here or there, please go ahead and do so. That's fine too. Pause the video, do whatever you have to do, but just make sure you get down what you need to get down in each particular section. Now, once you've done this, now comes the interesting part, because now we have to take what you learned and process it in such a way that you're going to be able to remember it in the future. So you want to go ahead and grab your INS notebooks, have that handy, and then open up your notebook, flip, 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 to page 53. That's where you should be. And I'm going to zoom out slightly so you can see what I'm doing. Now what you want to do first is go ahead and count 11 blue lines down. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. On the 11th blue line, go ahead and draw another line through it like so. Then somewhere here in the middle of this blue line, or in the middle of this line that you just kind of like outlined, put a little dot. Once you've done that, you're going to do 2 lines here, 2 diagonals from one side to the other, and now you have 3 separate sections. Do the exact same thing down below, still on page 53. 2 more diagonals, and if you zoom out here, I'm going to show you what I have. You now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections. In the upper left, go ahead and put a G for geography, nice and small, circle it. R for religion, A for achievements, P for politics, E for economy or economics, and S for social structure. Now, what I gave you here on page 53 of your notebook is the general gist of an illustrated note sheet, okay? So what I'm going to have you do is look at your own graded notes. I'm going to put mine right here, and you're going to draw a visual representation of each of your notes. So notice here how I have Mississippi and Ohio River. I'm just going to go here over to the side and draw what looks like it could be a river. I don't know, something of that nature. Here where the G is. I'm just going to go ahead and put Mississippi right here. And Ohio, why not? I noticed that we have fertile soil and corn, beans, and squash. So I'm going to go ahead and draw my version of corn. I'm sure you'll do a much better job than what I'm doing right now. But this is what I'm actually doing. And just because I want to be thorough with it, so make sure everyone knows what I'm talking about, I'm going to label that as corn. And then I'm going to go ahead and put in some what might be beans. I'm going to label that too, just so people know what I'm talking about. And I'm going to go ahead and do what might be a little piece of squash. Yeah, why not? Now you can do yours the way, you can certainly use mine as your model or do your own rendition, that's fine too. I'm just pretty much showing you the gist of what you can do. I'm simply taking the notes and putting a visual representation of them on the actual sheet. I can go ahead and add rabbit. Yeah, it looks horrible, but I'm doing my best. Fish. Let me draw a couple of those that they ate. And as you draw and make your own illustrations, make sure you leave enough room for all of your notes. So we're looking at Cahokia, the main city, for their location there. I put like a little mound. I might try to do a couple of huts down here as best I can because Cahokia was a very big city in the Mississippian civilization. And I'm just going to go ahead and label it again because when in doubt, if you think that someone may not understand what you're talking about, just go ahead and add a label. That's what I do. So just take, and when we come to religion, same exact thing. Just go ahead and put your depictions of your different items. We know that they were very religious. They often worshipped on top of mountains. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a little priest figure here up at the top, and I'm just going to have him say, we're worshiping Why not? Little word bubble. Voila. And then, of course, you just keep going until you've done religion, achievements, politics, economics, and social structure. And then you'll have your illustrated notes done. So keep your notes handy, keep your pencil handy, and good luck.